7. The principle of faith. What we believe comes true. What we believe is the reflection of our deepest held ideas and thoughts, which in one way or another are manifesting in every moment of our lives. It has been said, faith can move mountains, and the biggest, highest mountains are our own thoughts, feelings, and ideas, which sometimes can hinder our capacity to jump beyond our limits. Faith is the energy of understanding that enables us to realize that anything is possible, even if it is not visible in front of our eyes, but more especially, even if it's not visible in front of our reason. The success that comes from faith is closely linked with the fact of letting go. When we let go of what we are used to, that is, on what we depend on, then new perceptions and new possibilities open up for us. Let us take the example of the pole vaulter. He has a pole, he runs for a short distance, and when he comes to the barrier, he sets the pole firmly on the ground, using the pole to rise up and jump over the barrier. However, to jump over, he must let go of the very thing he used to rise up, the pole. If he holds on to the pole, he falls back with it and cannot get over to the other side. So his success depends on using the pole at the right time, but also to let it go at the right time. Without the pole, he cannot succeed, and if he holds on to it, also, he cannot succeed. It is all a matter of appropriate timing, and this requires accurate discernment. Sometimes, incidents in our life make us like the pole vaulter. We have used many things in our life which at their time were valuable and necessary, but now have to be discarded because other things are necessary. Like a person who wishes for deeper spiritual experience, when he uses knowledge, knowledge is very necessary, and without it, he cannot rise to the heights he wishes. But equally, at one point, he has to let go of the support of knowledge and simply jump. To jump over the barrier of habit, custom, comfort. It is not simply a matter of knowledge, but to dare the self to enter another dimension of consciousness. To be willing to experiment requires faith, and cannot be done if one still clings to the accustomed. Faith says that it's not necessary to analyze and know everything in detail before doing something. To know a few basics is enough, then one just does it. When we drive a car, do we insist on knowing how the engine works in detail before driving it? Do we know the details of an elevator before we use it? Most people do not know such details, but it is enough that they know the basics and get on with what they have to do. In our modern life, we overthink, wanting to control and direct every outcome. But then such a life lacks spontaneity and especially simplicity. Though we do need to structure things, a true structure or plan allows space for the unexpected, the unpredictable, the great surprise. Such space is the window through which the light of inspiration, of innovation can enter. When life is overplanned, then we are cemented in it, unable to grow, unable to flow to new horizons. Faith allows us to realize that optimum results can happen without always having to structure or plan every detail. Faith is the basis for new vision. Such faith allows us to reach beyond our limits because we believe we are more than what meets the eye. Such faith is the inspirational energy of every pioneer in whatever field.